Welcome to the DYSON'S Effect.
A show about everyday situations, issues, and topics we talk about and give our opinions.
We may even listen to yours.
We are your hosts, Johnny
and Theresa,
also known as Mr. and Mrs. Dyson.
Johnny.
This is Theresa.
This is another episode of the
DYSON'S Effect.
There you go. Great. Yeah, I like that look that you just gave me. There's a lot been going on this week.
Yes.
Got a lot of juicy information. You want to get right into the topic?
What juicy information we got?
Stuff that's been going on. We'll probably hold back and talk about that. But I don't know. We saved some. I gotta tell you what I heard on the radio today. But this is being that we live in the Atlanta area and we love to go to Florida, Miami. This topic hits home in many different ways. Many different things that we see, many things that are observant to things that are on social media now. Also, how it is affecting our generations to come. So, the topic is...
Oh, you waiting on me to say it?
I mean, you are here.
A little bit. Plastic surgery.
Should someone do it or not? I guess that's an underlying question. Should someone get plastic surgery or not? So, let's talk about there is a growing number of older people getting plastic surgery. I don't watch the love and hip hop stuff. But I think I was in the room one time when Mama D got it, and she's in her 50s. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I have a friend that knows someone. One of her friend moms is going to get her butt done, and she's 50, and she's just like, "You ain't had no butt in 50 years. Like, just
let it go.
Just let it go." But you know, some people choose to get it done, and not all plastic surgery is bad plastic surgery. Some plastic surgery is needed for some people. But for me, it's just a bit much when it goes to looking like it's plastic surgery.
So let's go a different angle. Let's talk about the men first. So men also get plastic surgery. They get it on their face. They get it
abs.
For abs, they getting fake abs now. They getting some type of, and from what I'm reading, it's something that they can do. How they giving you fake abs now?
It's called ab etching or something.
Ab etching, yes. It's something like ab etching, so they can give you abs. And I was reading something. I want to talk about men first because it's probably short because it's not as much. But what's the documentary that used to come on MTV? The documentary type of style they used to have when people going through something. They have chronicle 3 people that's going through this. Like these people that are addicted to porn. They're gonna look at 3 different people addicted to porn.
I don't know. I think you tried to bring that up before. I have no clue.
Basically, it was this guy. Long story short, he had issues with not having calf muscles. You remember Remember that? And he went and got, I think, some silicone put in his calf muscle because he had small calves. Now, he was in good shape, young. I think he was in his early 20s. And he wanted a calf, so he says he doesn't like going to the beach and this, that, the other, third, this, and that. And he wanted calves. They actually showed the surgery where he got the silicone put in his calf muscles and everything. So when he did that, it had me thinking, like, what would make somebody be really looking at their calf muscles? Because I remember when we was in high school, they had these shoes. They had a big sole on the front of them, and it's meant to make you jump higher. There's one guy used to have them. He used to really like jump, dunk, and he wasn't that tall. And he used to wear them all the time to warm up in. But anyway, like, so this guy was saying that he did all these things to work on his legs, and he just didn't like how he had calves. It just was like, wow. So then I'm gonna go to another part of plastic. It's not plastic surgery, but it's plastic surgery adjacent. I just got done watching the interview. I don't know where my mind is at right now. But I just got done watching the interview of a famous baseball player that said that everyone was doing steroids. Everyone. Jose Canseco was basically saying that everybody was doing steroids. Now, steroids is not plastic surgery, but it's an enhancement. It's an enhancement. So a lot of guys is taking steroids for some reason. You look up something on YouTube. YouTube is owned by Google, for people that didn't know. And, when I watched that video, another video came up about, come to find out, a lot of people in Hollywood, when they get real big too fast or less than 6 months or a year, they said some of them are taking steroids because it takes too long to get the right body in like 6 months or a year. So usually take a few years. They say some of them are taking steroids. Then I started reading, and then about Dorian Yates and all these other bodybuilders that still consistently take steroids. It's an enhancement. So for men that's taking steroids, do you think steroids is like plastic surgery? What do you think?
No, it's just a pill. Enhance your.
I don't even what.
What does steroid? I don't even know what it does. Okay. Give you muscles.
It makes you. Yes, it gets you bigger and stronger.
But if you stop taking it, your muscles disappear, right?
Not necessarily, kind of. But the bad thing about steroids is that it also can sometimes it has a lot of side effects to it. But it's an enhancement. But you still have to work out. You still have to eat certain things. So it's like, I was reading some people, they take some of the things they give horses, like it's a steroid they give horses sometimes to make them heal better. But I'm saying all that to say that we are in a different day and age of time where people so imposed about their self-image. We are in a different day and age and time when people are really beating themselves up about the image that they are and who they are as a person. So when it comes to the women, I mean, what do you think? I mean,
as far as women getting plastic surgery,
who do you think will most likely get any type of plastic surgery? Who do you think is most likely?
Somebody I know?
No, not knowing you know. The type of person. What is the most type of person that will get plastic surgery? Would it be a person that has low self-esteem? Would it be a person that has a tragic past?
I mean, that's kind of hard to say. I don't think every woman that gets a plastic surgery done has low self esteem.
Please explain
But
why.
some people is calling it low self esteem because they're not liking that they don't have a butt or that they don't have breasts or their stomach is flabby or what else are they doing? Their arms are flabby. Some women are going to the extremes. They're getting injections in their lips now to make their lips plumper. Even black women, I've seen a couple on TikTok, and I'm just like, nothing was wrong with your lips in the beginning. Um, so I mean, yes and no. I guess there is some insecurities there, as far as low self esteem, or maybe they were told, you got a flat butt. That's why I don't like you or want to go with you, or your breast's not big enough. I mean, I guess there is some maybe type of form of trigger that may have occurred to pursue them to make such drastic changes to their bodies. Yeah, I guess women with low self-esteem, or women that, I mean, a lot of women be in 10-year longer marriages end up getting a divorce, and that's they glow up. They go get the mommy makeover. Um, so I don't think all cases are low self-esteem. Some women just feel like, I can afford it. Why not? Right now, it's like BBLs. It's like an accessory.
Explain what BBLs is for people that
Brazilian butt lift, I believe. But then I think it's a Brazilian butt lift, and it's also, I thought it was get your boobs, your butt, and lipo. It's what I thought too, but I don't know.
don't. Okay.
Maybe it's just right now it's just they're just saying BBLs, and when they do BBLs, they are getting their stomach and their butt done. So, right now I see that every day. Like, I'm scrolling, like it's just like they $500 or something. Cause
$500?
no, that's just how I'm seeing them. Like, they're that much.
Like that, like you basically seeing so many of them, like they cheap.
Yeah, like friends are going with friends. Like, it's just, that's a lot of them going around. So, um, I don't know. It's becoming more and more common than we think, or we would like to think, because they are making it known they're doing it. This is what I'm doing, and I'm all for if it looks good and it looks natural and it looks like, your body. But there is some hack jobs out there. So they looking real bad. And it's not because nobody's jealous. It's just because you looking real bad. Like, I just seen a video on TikTok. This girl was videotaping another girl, and it was bad. It looked like she had on like a diaper, and her legs were real small.
And you could tell that.
You could tell it was real bad. I don't know who she paid, but it was definitely a botched butt. And it's like, so when you get up and you see that, you can't be, well, once you heal, you're not gonna see it when you get up, but like, once you started to heal and you seen you was botched, there's nothing you could do but get it taken out. Because if you add to it, you're just gonna have a bigger butt with these little bitty legs. So now you just have to get it removed. I don't know. It just seems like there was a documentary in the past about women that did plastic surgery and regretted it, and ended up getting that stuff removed out of their butts. And, just like Kate Michelle had all that stuff removed out of her butt, she regrets it. So it's just like, I think they would just kind of like take heed to that. But so many women want to look like these IG models with these, size 0 waist and big old butts and things like that. So I think that's a lot of the issues too. Social media. Because if you wasn't on social media, you wouldn't know how nobody looked unless you see them in the street. But since everything is plastered in front of you, that's all you see now. That's all I see. BBL. I got a BBL. I'm 3 weeks post. I'm just like, damn it. Was it a sale? Like every time.
Not just that though.
I see like 10 a day.
You know everybody got these loans that they getting in this new money is an issue now too. So I mean,
well, I just hope they got legit businesses or they gonna be sitting in jail with their new bodies, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Because if they don't get you this year, they gonna be racking y'all up. Because I think they getting people this year that did it last year. So you might have a year. You might be good this year.
You might have one more year to
yeah, like Lil Duval said, enjoy this summer because next summer you're gonna be locked up. But so for me, I and then they're going out in the country. A lot of girls, like I had seen one girl that was telling about her journey, and she went, damn, where did she go?
Mexico.
Maybe Mexico.
Or
was it the DR? It was somewhere.
She ended up in DR or something like that. It was somewhere she ended up in.
She had so the day she was having her surgery, it was, I guess the doctor did too many people, so she canceled it and rescheduled her for the next day. So she goes back the next morning, gets the surgery. I think she was getting breast lift or implants from this doctor and something else. Not even a day later, she got an infection in her breast. And they was trying to get her to sign a NDA so she wouldn't disclose it. And so said they would just give her $1,000 back. And she's like, I paid like $9,000. And I'm like, well, why not just get it done in the States? Like,
$9,000?
Yeah, she paid like $9,000 to go over there for this surgery. And so she said she was refusing it. And as she was talking, like, I don't even know if this girl made it because she was like, sounded like she was taking her last breath. Like it was bad. And so she was waiting to be transferred to another doctor there that had done the surgery on her before. So I guess she wasn't new to the cosmetic surgery. So that doctor was going to go fix whatever that. No, I'll just send me back home. So my thing is, if you guys are doing that surgery, it's more than up to it's up to you, but just do your research. You just can't be going because they're like somebody put a video up of a whole bunch of girls. I think they might have been in Miami in the waiting room at a surgery place. It looks like they all had BBLs and none of them could sit down because you can't sit down for like 2 months. You have to buy this pillow and you have to, I don't know if you paid attention, but when we went to dinner, that girl walked out and I'm like, damn, she got on a Depend. You seen it through her leggings. She had just had a BBL. Girl, if you was go take your ass, and then I guess she seen me and Lydia looking at it because Lydia said she was like, what they looking at or something. Yo, dumb ass. Bitch, stay home if you don't want. You sitting up here with a whole Depend on. I'm sure that whole restaurant looked at you when you got up. So it's just, yeah, she had a whole Depend on. And when they
over her pants?
Under her pants, you seen it through the leggings. Yeah, it's a big ass diaper. You gonna see that? Like she ain't try to wear no long shirt or nothing. You should have got that food to go, ma'am. Your friends shouldn't have bought you here. And when they left, you seen her in the front seat with her butt up because you can't sit on your butt. So it was like she was turned around hugging the seat and your butt is up. Like you ain't even gonna get in the back seat. So yeah, that's another thing. Heal. If you gonna get that shit, sit down and heal. Don't get that shit and be trying to go somewhere in 2 weeks. That's not how it works.
Because So the name of that documentary that you was talking about, the one with that Lala, it was Lala that did that. Lala Anthony.
Oh, I don't know. There's more. There's a couple on, but
that's the one that she did, and it came on BET. It was a BET special. It's called Killer Curves, and on that one of the girls had lost her legs because of the surgery. I think she lost her legs and one of her arms, one of her hands, or something like that. I know she lost some limbs because of the surgery, because the stuff they put in her gave her an infection. It started taking a lot of stuff away, and they was trying to give women a look at what this does to them, and it's been killing a lot of ladies. I remember when we was in Columbus. This is before I knew it was a thing. I guess they had this one lady coming in there called Pebbles, the model. Come to find out, she had like the biggest butt. She had like a 52-inch, 60, something like that butt with a very, very small waist. And we was going to some club and she was there. I didn't know who she was. I never seen her. But she came in the club and she could not walk around. Like everybody was hovering around her. She was supposed to be on the stage, but it wasn't really a stage. Small club, and I was just going there for, I think Leavelle wanted to go out on one random night because y'all was going out and we had nowhere to go. So I think we went out. We wasn't even in there no more than, say, 45 minutes. And she didn't come out till late, like she was a big headliner or something. But long story short, time went on. She was one of the ones giving people those butt injections.
Yeah, that was a lot of those. I think that's K. Michelle might have been some injections. Right now, I think it's not injections. I think they are taking the fat from whatever your stomach, whatever, and shooting it in their butts. So technically, people are like, my butt is not fake because it's my fat being injected into my butt.
Yeah, I mean.
But back then, yes, they were doing injection with silicone. I think somebody was doing Fix-A-Flat and just whatever they could find.
No, baby, they still doing that.
I don't think like a doctor is doing that.
Not a doctor.
But illegally, yes. Yeah.
Well,
but legally, no. If you're going to have a BBL, they are taking your fat from your other whatever area, your stomach, your back, and injecting and putting it in your butt. That's what they're doing with that.
Right. But I think some of the infections are still coming from people still getting them done illegally. I think some of them are still getting them done illegally. Yeah, that's Pebbles the model. So she went to prison because she was a part of it as well as some of the people that was some in the midst of giving people these injections and everything that was going through. I think she did like a couple years in prison back in 2014. But with that being said, so you have Lala Anthony that did her show. That Pebbles the model that did that. The name of the show I was talking about, that on the previous show that I was talking about with the threesomes and all that was MTV True Life. When they chronicle these people that's going through what they're going through, and the guy that was getting the plastic surgery, his name was Luke. And Luke, I mean, because people, once you go on these shows, after a while, people don't know who you are. So the enhancement of what he got, MTV True Life. I think you watch some of the reruns of it. But so that was one of the things, who were the people, and basically, what are they getting done? I think, my opinion, some of them are still getting the illegal ways done, even though it may be as cheaper, because I think a few people was getting them. She was on BET. Kim, what was that show they had about women that had served prison time and they was getting their life together on BET? But anyway, her name was Kim something. She was doing a lot of injections as well. I think that people are still getting them done illegally, and people about trying to get them done legally and still is getting traumatized through all the stuff that they're going through. Now, I disagree with you on one thing. In my opinion, I think all the women, all the men that are getting these enhancements have low self-esteem and very harsh insecurity issues, simply because it's an image thing. If anybody can poke at you on your image, if anybody can poke at you that you need this and that you need that, and you subjugate to it, they got you. And once they got you, I think that you just been sold and you bought.
Yeah, but the thing with that is it's so common now. So it's like an accessory. So not saying everybody's doing it, but everybody's doing it. Like
Right.
So
I don't disagree with that. But I'm saying just because everybody doing it don't mean everybody don't have low self-esteem.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I disagree. Some people probably doing it because they got the money and whatnot.
And if you got the money,
It's
that
all-
means you got low self-esteem.
It's always something that
Right.
they wanted to do.
Right.
Because I would get a tummy tuck. That doesn't mean I have a low self-esteem.
Yeah, it does.
It just means I can't get rid of this damn stomach.
No, it means you have low self-esteem.
No, it just means I can't get rid of it, and I would like a flat stomach.
Yes, but it's an image thing. If you're willing to do anything for your image on how you look, it's an image thing. It's no matter, just because it's so just because it's so common doesn't take away the facts of what it is. If everybody is doing wrong, just as an example, if everybody doing wrong don't mean nothing. If everybody doing these traits that is psychological by psychiatrists, by many facets of life, and you can break these things down to, okay, that means this happened, that means you feel this way. Now we can go through many indicators of what low self-esteem is, not just one. It's not low self-esteem and insecurity is not one thing. It's many things that boils down to self-esteem. It's many things that applies to that. Not one, like you just, you have low self-esteem, so you want to get no. It's many things. So for example, when people have these things done, it's many things they poke at when they get it done for the existence of you want it done now. And remember what I was talking about before, for the algorithms, for the social media. Now, we're going to talk about social media a little bit into this to get it to make sense for the people that may not understand it. If you go to seeing so many of it, slowly you're going to think about it. That's how the algorithm works. Then slowly they're going to send you an advertisement for it, because now they're playing to your insecurities.
Well, I want a tummy tuck, and I know what doctor I'm going to use. He's going to be pretty good at it, but right now, no one is going to operate on me. So,
and that's
it's just a thought.
It's just is. It's a nice thought. It's cute. It's like a little purse right now. You think it's a little accessory that everybody's getting it done. So I'm like, if I could get it done, yeah, this because you fall into the same traits.
Mm-mm.
You fall into the same. I remember somebody has
my trait is 3 C-sections, and this damn fat won't go nowhere.
Somebody has sent me something on social media before I had a social media page, and I was like, nah, I ain't finna keep looking at that. So then my sister sent me something and thought it was funny about, like certain dudes that be having wigs on and be doing all type of extra stuff. That's comedy. If it's funny to people, I don't have nothing against that. But some of it, I don't. It just don't do nothing for me. And then another thing about social media, as I was saying before, some of the jokes on social media, I just don't get. It's not funny to me, especially if it's like 10 seconds. If it's a trend and I don't get the trend because I ain't been with all the other 3,000 or 2 million videos. I don't get it. It ain't funny. So if you sending me this and thinking I get it because everybody doing it, I don't get it. It ain't funny to me. That don't mean it's not funny. It could be really funny. It could be hilarious. I just don't get it. It ain't funny to me. So sometimes if my sister send me something and it ain't funny, now I'm gonna get algorithms to a whole bunch of stuff that ain't funny to me. Correlate to women that if you're curious about it, it's like they're poking at you. If you're curious about getting any type of plastic surgery, which you have every right to if you want to, they poking at you. Okay. Now look at this girl that got this done. Hey, here's a doctor. Hey, here's the area close to you. Until you go to looking it up, tap on it, read it. So that's how the algorithm works. So they tap it, and then if you go to looking at so many of those women, it sometimes it feeds your curiosity. Right, wrong, and indifferent. It feeds your curiosity. Whatever it is, it feeds your curiosity. So I think that, well, I'll say this thing. I mean, you said you would get a tummy tuck.
Yep.
And you would get a tummy. How much a tummy tuck?
I don't know.
You can go that far and look into it.
They ain't gonna operate on me. I'm sick. No doctor clearing me for no damn cosmetic surgery.
So they ain't getting no tummy. It's like, nah.
I probably want a breast lift too, so I don't have to wear a bra.
That's what you think?
That's if I get a breast lift, I wouldn't wear bras because why? I wouldn't need it.
Who have you seen with a breast lift?
Just people I see on.
I'm saying, like, do you seen someone with a breast lift like they breast sit up without a bra?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's your dream?
Not really a dream, but if I could, yes, I would do those two.
You would get a breast lift, and breast lift is different though, because I know.
Yeah, because I can get a breast reduction and they'll lift my breast.
Yeah,
too.
That's a little bit different because I know some women get breast reduction and they have to because the over the years what the breast has done to the back and your shoulders and over there more time. That's a little bit different because that's for a health reason to be better. That's like they'll lift it because of the problems that's been causing. That's just like they have to go in and fix your knee because over the years you tore your knee up for so long, something like that. If that makes sense, even though it's not bone, but that's a little bit different because women have to go through that. But what if I can get you a tummy tuck and a breast lift for your birthday next year? Put it on layaway.
Ain't no doctor gonna do it, so it don't matter.
They might have it at Walmart. You don't think we can get it at Walmart?
I ain't gonna be able to get now.
You ain't getting them?
Not with this sickly blood running through my damn veins. Ain't gonna be like, ma'am, no, go just keep going to the gym.
If you be all right. But then what people don't know, what I hear many doctors say, when you get them done, when you get the butt tummy tuck especially, well, we know this from anybody that lost a lot of weight. You can't pick where you lose weight at.
Right. So if you go get the BBL, you're getting that lipo in your stomach, all of that. And you don't work out, you don't eat right, you're still going to get the fat is coming. And the doctors should tell you that, whether it's going to go to your thighs, your neck, your cheeks, your arms, that fat is going to go wherever that lipo was not done at. So unless you had your whole body lipo, you're still going to gain weight if you're not eating right and working out. You just so have a flat stomach with big arms or a big neck, it's going to go somewhere. Or in some cases, I've seen people that had that surgery and they gain weight, they butt get humongous, like it goes to their butt, but the fat has to go somewhere. So it's not a permanent fixed, if you say, like, you still can gain weight. You still can, your stomach still can get back big. if you're not doing what you are supposed to do in that time. Like you still need to work out, you still need to eat right. So it's like if you're gonna spend $10,000 on this cosmetic surgery, you should take care of that investment that you've done. At least take care of the investment. If not, you could have just kept that money in your account and stayed however you were at,
Yeah, because
however you looked.
the what's it, the fat lipids, the fat trans, fat, the fat that they suck out, your body don't know what to do with the fat. So when you get the fat sucked out, you're still going to be eating fats. You're still going to be doing certain things to where the fat has to deposit in certain areas. Mm-hmm. So when that fat has to deposit in certain areas, if you can't pick where you lose weight, you can't pick where you gain it. So being that you gain that weight, you're going to gain that weight anywhere where it goes. And in most cases, it goes to your face, it goes to your arms and all this, like she said, because we can't pick where it goes. So, because you got to figure, if the fat don't know, it can't go to their stomach anymore, because the areas in those pockets where it used to go are not there, because they suck those out. It's going to go other places. So, right. You might have a flat stomach, but you might have like a big face or big arms or, what have you.
And I actually follow the surgeon that I would like to do my surgery, when I have it. But, and he stopped doing BBLs because he said you should not do BBLs. Like, just legally, health-wise, you shouldn't do them. So he do not do them anymore. He will do, I think, breast implants, breast lifts, tummy tucks, things like that. But he do no longer offer BBLs because he said that's just a surgery that you should not have.
Does he mean all at once, or he mean one at a time?
Just, you shouldn't have it at all, the BBL, which is the Brazilian butt lift, I think, when it's by itself.
I wonder why he's saying it.
I don't know, but he don't offer them anymore.
Yeah, I think it's more to that story. Why is he going to turn that down? Or is he going to do it one at a time? That's the question. Is he going to do it one at a time?
I don't know.
Because how you going to get it done?
I didn't say a BBL.
When I say that money up.
I don't know. Yeah. So overall, I just think it's the trend. It's the trend. It's the it thing. Surgery, cosmetic surgery. That it's the it thing. Everybody wants in on it. Everybody's gonna work. As soon as they get that 10 stacks, they going to give it to the surgeon. It's just the it thing right now. Unfortunately, this is what's in cosmetic surgery. Their motto, if you don't like it, fix it. You got the money, why not? In the sense that, to me, I don't know if that's saying like you don't appreciate how God made you, or I don't know.
That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's saying you don't appreciate how God made you, but I don't know if you appreciate you being authentic as you are. But I do really believe. I mean, well, if we're gonna be honest, that's why people go to the gyms, right?
Yeah, because they don't like what they see.
It's for improvements,
right? But that's health wise. That's natural. That's what you're supposed to do. Go to the gym and work out and eat healthy, not go lay on the table, pay somebody $10,000, get up with a new body.
Right. So you could say, but I'm saying to the point of when you said that not liking, you don't like it by how God made you. Like, you go to the gym to get, healthier, and in some cases stronger. That doesn't mean, like, if somebody's a bodybuilder, that doesn't mean they didn't like the body that God gave them, right? It just means they chose to be a bodybuilder. It doesn't.
Right, but that's natural. They're not going to get muscles implanted in them.
But someone can argue that's the same thing. Is what my point is. So that's why I'm saying I agree with you on that. But I do disagree with you that it falls into low self-esteem. If you chronicle the people that get get these surgeries, the reason why, and you chronicle and you just listen to them talk, listen to things that went on in their life, listen to they want to do it how they feel, and so that, just because it's common, don't make it a good idea.
Yeah, but this is the generation we're living in right now. These are the times we're living in right now.
You are correct.
Everybody's doing it. And I'm gonna do it if I got the money.
And it's everybody doing it. Everybody has low self-esteem.
I regret it in a couple years when I go to having health issues, yes, or my butt go to sagging, and I can't pay them another 10 to take it out.
What's up with the when they putting fix a flat? Some women put cement in their butts. Mm-hmm. It was a fix a flat, cement, and it was some type of liquid substance.
Silicone.
Silicone is other liquid. This is some liquid substance. The lady said that was coming out, and they didn't even know what it was. They had to send it to test, and they said they still don't know what she put in. You laid down and this lady, she laid down at somebody's house.
Mm-hmm. That's how they did it back then.
Lay down in somebody's house to get your butt done. Like, is that serious? You gonna lay down at somebody's crib? And on top of, like you said, you gotta wait 8 weeks to not sit down. Is that serious?
Yeah. Yeah, so some women.
So if you had,
that's what I was like. And I couldn't live. Like this girl just literally was showing on TikTok how she sit on the toilet. Like she has to raise both of the things up on the toilet, put a towel. Girl, no, that's too much of my inconvenience in my life.
Tell the story about.
I just do some squats.
Tell the one about the girl that went over there and couldn't come back.
Oh yeah, somebody posted. I think was it in Colombia? I don't know where. I don't forget where she was. Was it Colombia? Yeah, I think Colombia. She went over there for, I guess, cosmetic surgery, and obviously didn't do her research of what was going on. And over there, they're rioting, they're protesting, everything. So they didn't lock this place down. She couldn't fly out.
The country, they locked the country.
Yeah, the country down. No flights. Mm-hmm. She couldn't fly out. They closed everything down. She couldn't go get food. None of that. So she was basically stuck over there. And her surgery was canceled, obviously, because of everything that was going on. But the people was just like, how you go out of the country for surgery and don't do your research? And I think she sounded like she was by herself.
So you went all the way over there by yourself.
So I don't even know if he did. They didn't delete it. Lil Duval page again. So
it was on his page? Mm-hmm. Hilarious.
He on his backup page now. They keep deleting him. So yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if she ever came back.
If you had the money and the health, would you get it done?
Yeah. But in the States, I ain't going out of the country.
Besides a tummy tuck. Would you get a butt?
No, I'm not doing a butt.
But you would get a tummy tuck.
Yeah, that's just like a C-section. I breeze through that little healing.
Yeah.
That probably wouldn't be no pain to me. So that's just like a C-section. But no, I ain't doing the butt thing. That's just, I'm not 2 months. I can't sit on my butt. No.
Isn't with the I've heard, I'm not sure, with the breast subduction, you could possibly lose feeling in your nipples.
Probably. So you can lose feeling in your nipples if you get it pierced.
So is that worth the sacrifice? Is the question.
I don't care. I ain't gotta have feeling in them.
I didn't know you would sacrifice that.
Well,
the things women go through just to look good is really ridiculous. You would take away feeling in your nipple to get it lifted up. You would take away regular. You can't go to the bathroom. A woman would take away just regularly going to the bathroom just to look good.
Yeah, I ain't doing that Brazilian butt lift. That's too much. That's too much of a headache.
I don't get it.
The way she would have to sit down and do. No.
But with the right tummy tuck and all that stuff, because they do it from they do the wraparound, so they go through your back and all that stuff. So honestly, you can get decent tummy tuck, and it could help your butt, right? Because they could do
Yeah,
lower
once
part
your
of your
stomach
back.
is flat, yeah.
Well, I'm saying they do your back too, because they go all
Yeah.
upside your back, on your ribs and all that. So with the right there,
Well, it's lipo and I think in the back, and then yeah, but but I don't know. Some women, I don't know. And then a lot of those women do they befores, and it's just like you looked it better before.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing. Like
That's why I say they got low self-esteem.
you looked it better.
Yes,
Like
that's why I
who's
say
not
they
telling
got,
you? Who's
that's
telling you you needed that or
that's
you
why I
wanted
say
that?
they got low self-esteem, because a lot of these women. D.L. Hughley got this joke. I'm sorry, I always go to comedy. D.L. Hughley said that if it was a girl that was ugly crying in a parking lot, a dude would be like, "Man, you better get away from my car with that shit." Said if a pretty girl break out crying, all the men be going up to her like, "Damn, baby, you all right? What's wrong?" You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that pretty girl can have so much low self-esteem. So much low self-esteem. So much low self-esteem. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about this. One of my older friends and older uncles used to say somebody like real pretty, like let's just say Halle Berry, that ain't never got no man. And like, a lot of men that want to be with Halle Berry. Sometimes they say it's some man out there, some dude out there that'll tell you why she by herself. Will tell you why she by herself. Is that she either crazy, something wrong with her, that's self-esteem, insecurity, things that happen with her past, so on and so forth, But I don't know. I just think I don't think nobody, in conclusion, I don't think you should do anything that is that you can risk your health. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think nobody should do anything if it's risking your health. Anytime they put you under, they say you can die. There's a possibility that you can die, and you just be like, yeah, move that out the way, yeah, whatever, yeah. Now, like I just that just don't sit right with me. Just so you could look better, I ain't nothing that I'm willing to sacrifice that from a man take steroids or calf muscles or any of that. Not me personally. That's just how I feel. I don't think it's worth. If it's worth your health, I don't think it's worth it. And if you gotta build, because then a lot of times when they get it done, you still gotta work on the building blocks of building yourself up. What was that show you used to watch? And I think it was in Miami when the two doctors used to go. They had the people come in and talk about the bad botched. Talk about the bad surgeries that they got, and they got to go in and fix them. Mm-hmm. Like how many people went in there with so much stuff? They had to be. They had a whole show wrapped around it. That fixing people's surgery, fixing people's butts, fixing people's breasts, noses, lips, so on and so forth. So if it's you don't fix the heart. You don't fix the things that cause all this. You don't fix the things that's wrong with you in the inside to, make of you wanting to be pretty all your life. The one guy that was the male version of Ken, wanted to look like the Ken doll. Got his lips done, he got his whole face done and all this. Like something is wrong with him. And it's not just like something is wrong. Like psychologically, something is wrong with that man. The woman that had real big old breasts and had the real big old butt, something is wrong with her. That is not normal. The white woman that got real big old breasts, real big old butt, and got her skin blackened to look black, something is wrong with these people. Now you could say, well, those are the extremes. You could say that, but at the same time, they're all on the same street with everybody that got plastic surgery. Like, well, they got plastic. We all on the same street. Why this person's plastic surgery is different than this person? It's all in the same bowl, no matter how you want to look at it. It's all insecurities. It depends on how you look at it. So we're gonna sum that up there. Let me see if I can do like a little leg weight system. Get this tummy tuck done. Get that done at Walmart. Walmart might, Walmart got everything. Walmart got rollback. So we'll see if a doctor got a rollback on lipo. Probably got it for like $9.99 or something like that. Like, probably just stick one thing, or probably just do like a corner or something like that. You never know. We probably get it done. I'm gonna look it up. Don't even worry about it. But we gonna sum that up. We're gonna get back in contact with them. You can follow us at the Dyson's Effect at hotmail.com.
That's the email address. That's not where you follow.
Yes, thank you.
The Dyson's Effect podcast on social media.
Finish it.
What?
Since you corrected me, just go ahead and finish it.
Finish what?
Tell him. Just...
Yeah, on all social media platforms, the Dyson's Effect.
Yes.
You can read they got it. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Yeah, okay. On social media, it's the Dyson's Effect on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and they can follow you on
Instagram
as
I am his Mrs. Dyson.
your name, and my name is
What?
your benevolent coach. And Benevolent Coach on Twitter, Your Benevolent Coach on Instagram and Facebook, or Johnny D, Your Life and Fitness Coach. Follow me, contact me. We got live fitness classes, and we're going to be working in live coaching on my website, ayfwellnesscenter.com. That's AYF like Frank, wellnesscenter.com. We work on building you from the inside out on things that's complications that you need help with, on your health issues or anything that's been complicating you health-wise in regards to that. So get in contact with us. And as always, I am Johnny.
And this is Theresa.
And this is another episode of the
Dyson's Effect.
Peace.
Peace.
Love.